What up, y'all? Welcome to another episode.
Give me the bridge now. I feel like busting loose. Give me the bridge now. I feel like busting loose now.
There's only because in boxing, one punch can change it, no matter who you are, no matter how good you are.
I love her because she from the hood though. From the hood though. She like really from the hood.
Loose make you feel fine. Talking about busting loose.
That's not said Nate will never live that down. No, he won't. But it's not about, it's about how he gets up.
They doing that. They doing that Wakanda scene when they was just like,
It's about your heart because you can get knocked down so many times and people can make fun of you, but it's about their resilience.
Hey, I feel like busting loose. Oh, it's that time of week. What up, y'all? Ringside. It's Thursday. Ray and Prince. We in the house. We on one today.
Hey,
Prince, how you feeling, brother?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. Right now, I'm in Yuma, Arizona, man, taking care of business, and I'm feeling amazing. I'm happy that we here Ringside with Ray and Prince. Hey, make sure that y'all subscribe on YouTube. Get our numbers up, baby. Come on, man, because we are talking that. We talking that truth, baby. And you see, Ray got his glasses on today, and he is not playing. Oh, that didn't even look like a Dallas Cowboys cup. Oh,
I have emotional damage right now.
Look, I'm about to channel my Suge Knight.
I have it here like a girlfriend I didn't want to let go, but it's
Woo! For all you coffee and tea drinkers out there that like to hold your cup up, I just want to say, come to the 49ers.
Oh, damn. 49ers. Oh, yeah, I know. I mean, we got to talk about that.
Yeah, man.
But that hurt, man.
I already know it did, man. You said that hurt or Dak hurt?
Both.
Oh, okay, all right.
Both. Somebody got to go. Somebody's has got to go. Oh, man.
Somebody got to go, man. And,
they in here early with this nonsense, too.
Man.
Look at them. How about them boys?
How about them boys? Everybody calling you, paging you, texting you,
woo,
asking you, are you still a boy?
You know what? Hey,
what's up?
Hey, I'm gonna bring the smoke on that though. I got a lot of hot takes on that. I know Kev's sitting there waiting for that conversation. So
he is.
What we gonna do, man? Y'all gotta let us talk about the show and run down the show first, man.
Right.
Come on, man.
Right. He said Dak needs to go. Hey, man, let's just go ahead and start it off with it.
Look at it. Jared out here bang Niners gang. God, everybody a Niners fan now, huh?
I'm not a Niners fan, man. I want the Eagles to win. I love Jalen Hurts. I love what he's doing over there and with the Philadelphia team. And I would love to see him go all the way. I think they have a beautiful squad, offensive squad. Defense is doing their job. They say defense win championships, but I think this offense for the Philadelphia Eagles will win the championship for them. If they can get past the 49ers. Whoever wins between the 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles will win the Super Bowl. That's my prediction.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
I said it.
All right.
I said it with my
chest.
chest.
We gonna get into that, but we got a lot to cover in a short period of time, man.
Man, let's go ahead.
So what we talking about today? We got Jordan Poole pulled off a nice little joint last night.
He got a win, but he lost. He got one of his teammates ejected.
Oh, wasn't this pass day? Was that from Draymond? The pass gave the assist for winning the assist.
For the win, yes, but not. Hey, he cold clocked him, and then he hit him with a pass. Got the assist. They got the win.
He's still throwing dimes at this dude.
It don't even matter. So yeah, man, we're talking about the NBA. We got Jordan Poole. He's starting to become the hero of the Golden State Warriors, whether you like it or you don't like it. You got Steph Curry, you got Klay Thompson, you got Draymond Green. Steve Kerr has to be able to manage all of these egos. Oh, I forgot about Wiggins, who's in the strip club.
Lemon Pepper.
Lemon Pepper. Wiggins is out there doing his Canadian thing, man. Out in this club.
They call him Chicken Wing Wiggins.
I already know, man. So you know how that goes, man. So we got Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons right now, man. I don't even want to use that term, but but right now he's underperforming. He is not. He is just out there. He out there, but man, hey, he got him a nice piece on the side that he just picked up. Anyway, we
obviously he got some Cialis going. He ain't got no basketball game, but he's 6'10" with some Cialis, so apparently he's all right.
Hey, I ain't mad at him. He Megan Thee Stallion got his new chick now. So hey, he doing his thing, man. Look, LeBron James. When it's all said and done, will he be the best player?
Oh, go talk. Go talk. I would have had that conversation, man. Jordan versus LeBron.
Man, he is 38, and he is putting up 40 points a game. Game. Oh, hey, get this. LeBron James is the only player right now, real quick, to have scored 40 points on every single NBA team. So
everyone.
We're gonna talk about that in a little bit more, man. And I think that's really great for LeBron James and what he's doing and what he has accomplished, and he still has a lot more in the tank. So we're gonna see how that pans out. We got Adrian Bronner. He over here getting back in shape, man. Getting ready for the fight. Kev called. Kev said Adrian gonna be good. So AB looking like he bike. AB looking like he bike.
It's always disappointing to have Adrian Broner on the conversation or any one of them ABs. AB, but can we get to a C story? Because I'm tired of these A's and B's.
Yeah, man. Who we got from the C story? Well, we have Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. Aaron. Yeah, Clippers.
Aaron Rodgers. So the Packers, they're looking to fall in love with the backup quarterback. What's his name? Jason Love? Or Jordan Love, I think. Jordan Love. And so they're looking to part ways with their quarterback that brought them the Super Bowl. Was it one time or twice? I feel like they made it to the dance, but they only won one.
I think he's I gotta check that.
Yeah, so while we're checking it, I'm gonna keep on going down the list. So so the Packers want to get rid of Aaron Rodgers, and they said they want 2 first-round picks for that. The Jets are the suitors, for that. They're looking like they want to take it on the front line. So we'll see how that goes, man. What else is going on? Man, NCAA. You got Ed Reed.
2011. He won one Super Bowl.
Only one Super Bowl?
One Super Bowl.
Man, and they want 2 first-round picks for him? Get out of here, man. I mean, they can get a 1, 2, 3, but not maybe a 2, 3.
Give me Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy out here doing his thing. Look, there's a lot of stuff that's going on in the NCAA. We're going to talk about the 4-star quarterback that had used the N-word in the rap song, and his scholarship. So HBCU offered him a scholarship. Albany State. Somebody said Kyrie had to check in. So does his quarterback. So
have him check in. Give him his requirements. I think the first one is him using the N-word to have to go to an HBCU. That's gonna be a requirement. That's gonna correct that stuff.
At least I hope it does, because some people may give him a pass, some may not.
Oh man, hey, my shady I remember Stevie Wonder on that one.
Right, tell him we still wondering, man. So, and then last but not least, we're gonna talk about our picks as well. But man, that Ed Reed situation, I feel bad for Ed Reed because right now, man, he losing it, and I feel that he took the job Bethune-Cookman over everything else and lost all the great opportunities. He would have been the successor to Deion at Jackson State. So I can see his frustration and I can see why he's angry. So we're gonna jump right into it, man. You know, the first thing that we talk about is the NBA, so I wanted to go ahead and touch on that. Let me see all these comments that everybody making. How did the GOAT do against the Clippers the other night? Oh man, AB is definitely going to beat Lundy. Jordan Love won. I see Jordan Love.
The GOAT put up his numbers. They just didn't play with him.
Yep, exactly. So, man, let's just go ahead and just jump right into this basketball, man. So, I want to open up with LeBron James because you know that's my guy.
Ooh,
I'm with Shannon Sharp. Hey, Skip. Hey, let's talk about it, Skip. You know LeBron James. That's a man.
You say that, say Shay.
LeBron James is a man. Let me tell you something. Y'all want all that smoke? Then we're gonna give you that smoke. Look, Shay was actually at one of the game's courtside seats, getting into it with the Memphis Grizzlies and Jay Morant's dad. You know, and also Steven Adams, you know, and Shannon Sharp said, you don't want none of this smoke. You don't want none of this smoke. I don't know what Shannon was going to do. I don't know if he practiced Muay Thai or anything else, but he does look pretty stout, you know, at his age. And let that big, strong, cock-strong guy talk and do his thing, but don't run up on Shannon because Shannon might hit you with a couple pieces.
Country
put some
dude
paws
too.
on him.
Country dudes be strong as hell.
They lift that hate pile. Just put it over there, boy. It's like wow.
He off them hog balls.
You know. So LeBron James, man. LeBron James by far will be one of the best players of all time. You have to say that. You have to keep that in mind, man. And right now, some of the things that he's accomplishing is extraordinary, man. And LeBron is an amazing individual. No matter what you say, all the way from high school to now, he's still dominating at a very high level, man. So when it's all said and done, he's going to be the number one scorer. He's going to probably have the most rebounds, the most assists, the most everything, man. So he's legendary. And is he greater than Jordan? Even though Jordan, he ended his career, well, he retired from the Bulls at 34. Then he took, 3 years off and then came back. When it's all said and done, will LeBron James be the GOAT?
Yes. He's going to be GOATed. Like I love this conversation that everybody wants to have this conversation about who's the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
If you look at stats, if you look at impact, if you look at what he's done in every single statistical category, this man will be in top 5 probably or top 10 in most every single category by the time he's done. All time.
Right.
Leading scorer. He's number 6 in assists of all time right now. Rebounds, he's in the top. Where am I saying? He's in the top 30 in rebounds of all time. And this man, steals, blocks, all that stuff. I mean, the man is in the top tier of everything. And they like, he been playing for long. Yeah, he playing for long. He playing for long because he take care of his body, and he is a machine. He is the GOAT. He is the greatest you will ever see on the basketball court right now. Because first of all, not many people are going to take care of their body to have that longevity. You talk about Jordan with his 6 championships. Everybody want to bring up the damn championships. Okay. He had a phenomenal team around him.
Yeah, he did.
And so as soon as Jordan left, he went to the Wizards, and he made my Wizards terrible.
Abracadabra.
Even more terrible than what they were. Anywhere LeBron has gone and left, the team has fell apart. For the most part, and they had to come back and figure it out. This man has taken 3 different teams to championships
and won.
And won. And with the 10 straight, he won one by himself. Damn near in Cleveland.
He definitely did.
Beat one of the greatest teams of all time. The damn Golden State Warriors. Now, he pulled that all together. So I don't want to hear the nonsense about
Kyrie Irving. I will say that.
Yeah, Kyrie came in and did his thing. I mean, but you gotta have somebody to help you.
You gotta have somebody. You can't do it by yourself.
But LeBron's impact on how he helped other people in the league become successful, not just himself, like Michael Jordan.
Right.
Michael Jordan did provide a pathway when he signed a different deal with Nike. But Magic Johnson had that same opportunity years before. Yeah. He just didn't take that opportunity, and he could have been $5 billion richer right now if he'd have took it. But the reality of it is, like, you have to add in, durability to the talk when you talk about who's the greatest of all time. Right? So add in durability. Emmitt Smith had more yards. Yes, he did, because he was more durable. He was a smarter player. He got out of bounds and he extended his career, and he did what he had to do when he had to do it. So you can take upside talent, because I've seen people who are amazing talents, but you can't do it consistently over and over again. And now, he got that big D energy. He got that big discipline energy. Discipline is what LeBron James has that's different that makes him the greatest of all time, in my opinion.
Woo, man, hold on. I got to second that, man. I got to echo that too, because the thing is, one thing that you just said, well, two things you said. One is discipline. The second thing was that pushing through, right? And Jordan took a break. LeBron is pushing through. And that is a big difference, because that's a different mindset. I'm not saying Jordan didn't have that mindset. Jordan had the mindset to help everybody set their mind to the standard of going far and above and beyond. But, or should I say, however, LeBron James, he's doing it at a high level consistently, year after year after year, and he's waiting for his child to come in so he can play with him, and he's going to continue to keep doing it and pass on the torch and let the legacy do it.
Michael Jordan could do that.
No,
his kids ain't get to the league.
Now his kids over there doing Scottie Pippen, ex-wife. Lord, forgive me, Lord. But we speaking the truth out here. Let's go, baby.
That might have been his best assist ever.
Hey, I'm gonna jump into these comments, man. We got David, and not but MJ get criticized like no other people. Say 6-0, as if MJ only played 6 years. He went 0-9 for getting to the finals in other years. Man, I appreciate that, David.
Okay,
he's speaking truth to power, right? Yeah. So we got Emmitt Smith has more yards, but who was a better back, Emmitt or Bo Jackson?
Who was a better back at running?
Yes.
Bo Jackson was a better back at running. But if you take blocking, catching, and everything else, what it takes to be a full, complete running back, Emmitt Smith.
Running back. Right. So if I had to say who would be the best running back, and I played running back, it's three in my mind. And that's Barry Sanders, that's Walter Payton, and Jim Brown. That's it. Emmitt Smith, he's in my top 5.
I say specific to running the ball, Prince. If you got to say all around back that can block, pick up the blitz, catch the ball, run the ball. Yeah.
You going with Emmitt?
I'm going. I mean, I'm a Cowboy fan, but at the end of the day, because this man produced what he produced, man, he was consistent. He had a great team. He didn't have a great team the whole time.
No, but see now when we talk about didn't have a great team all the time, I'm talking about Barry Sanders. He made nothing into something. Did I say that right? Yes, he made nothing into something, and so you have to give credit where it's due, because Bo Jackson couldn't even do that. You need a team to play football. And Barry Sanders, he had a team, but his team sucked, because the whole organization sucked, but Barry Sanders was great. And so I said he was.
Didn't Barry have a couple years with Megatron?
No, man. They different era. That's a different era.
That was Herman Moore.
No, okay, take it back.
Yeah. That's like another tall receiver.
Right, man. So look, man. So I'm on that one. My top 5. Emmitt is in my top 5, but I don't see him being one of the best running backs, and that's just my opinion. So, we didn't got off topic. We talked about the NBA. Now we talking about the NFL.
I know. We jump.
I'm just over here answering these questions. Some good referees suspend.
But that it changed because we were talking about GOAT talk, about who's the greatest of all time.
It did. So so I'm with that.
I think we can go back and finish the NBA conversation. Right. But I say LeBron. What y'all say? Who's the best of all time? Jordan or LeBron?
Yeah. Ooh.
And LeBron still got probably 4 years to play.
Jordan or LeBron? I mean, if you're going by winning championships, which is like the big prom of basketball, right? It'll be MJ. But if you're going by who dominated the league, for the most points, and just impacted the league and actually changed the trajectory of the league, I would say LeBron James. Even though MJ had this run with these shoes, and people still buy MJ shoes, which also is a symbiotic relationship in terms of he is the GOAT. But you got to understand there's a new GOAT in town. There's a new sheriff in town. And LeBron James is that. And so in terms of those two categories and those topics, I would say that LeBron James is the GOAT because of the numbers that he's putting up. But if we have to go off of championships, Michael Jordan.
Well, Robert Horry got more championships, so to the same amount of championships as Michael Jordan, don't he?
He definitely does. He definitely does.
So is he the GOAT?
He's definitely not. He's definitely not.
That's Big Shot Bob, but he's not the GOAT just because of championships.
I know, man, but I love Robert Horry, man. Shout out to my guy, man. H-Town. Look, man. But yeah, so I'm just gonna say it's a tie.
hey, you know what? Hey, appreciate LeBron while he's here. Appreciate it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Somebody said, I think it was D Wade, because he was like, yo, Jordan, this has always been this guy. He's like, but you can't say nothing until LeBron's done. Done.
Right? Exactly.
This man still got about 4 years left.
Right.
At least. Tom Brady-ish with it. LeBron out here putting up numbers that we've never seen from a 38-year-old. This man is still out there just dropping, carrying a team on his back at 38 years old.
Look, you shouldn't have to carry a team on your back at 38 years old.
Yeah,
it should be enough young energy to come in there and say, I got you, Bron. I got you. Look, just you pass me the ball, I'm going to shoot that three. I'm going to make it. And I'm going to drive this ball. I'm going to dunk on everybody, man. What's up? You got to have that Jay Morant energy and attitude. We're playing with somebody like that. That is great. And putting up those numbers.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
This guy Kev said LeBron is the king of if you can't beat him, join him. Mike used to say, I'm going to beat you with my squad. Yeah, because Mike's squad that he had was one of the best squads of all time.
Yeah.
He had another top 50 player with him, Scottie Pippen. Dennis Rodman, top 75 of all time. Like he had some dogs.
Yeah, he had BJ Armstrong. He had Bill Cock, right? Aqua Shop. Look, he had the crew. He had everybody in there, man. And Ron Harper, like the list goes on, man. So he had the crew that he needed. My bad.
Yep.
My kids with me.
What about you? You talking about the top players in the game?
Yeah.
Where does Steph Curry fit? Because he get kicked out of games.
Man, Steph Curry fit. Woo, that's a tough one, man. That's a tough one because he dominated the game in a different way. And that's something that we had to really talk about in terms of talking about the NBA time. So I'm gonna first give myself, the GOAT award of the year for the dad,
See, that's
on
it.
The show.
On the show, Eddie watch kids.
Look, ladies, I need for you to be queens right now just for the remaining time of the show. Thank you. So I'm back. So Steph Curry, man, look, I think Steph Curry is going to be he's going to be one of the greatest but they're going to see him as one of the greatest, not as an overall player, but as in changing the trajectory of the game and shooting threes. When it's all said and done, he probably will have more points or be somewhere near LeBron James, just because he doesn't take as much beating, right? He's a smaller player, but he shoots threes all the time, and they go in, and they go in. And so And so think about it. LeBron scored. If you talk about the field goals that he scored, the mid range 2-pointers, those add up. But those threes, and you make them consistently, that extra point adds up. It adds up, man. And so, I think that's going to work. And so, for Steph Curry, because he's going to continue to keep doing incredible things. The next thing, man, they just played the Warriors just played the Memphis Grizzlies, and what happened with that? Steph Curry got ejected from the game. Why? Because of his own teammate. Everybody knows Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole is looking to be the hero of the Warriors. He's feeling saucy. He's feeling great about himself. And right now, he got smacked by Green. I can't think of his first name. Draymond Green. He got smacked. He got a 1-piece, by Draymond. And now, at the end of the game, they were looking to. I think they had about a minute and 30 seconds left. And so what happened was, they got a rebound. Klay Thompson. Draymond passed the ball to Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson passed the ball to Jordan Poole. Steph Curry was right beside Jordan Poole, wide open, asking for the ball, and Jordan Poole decided to pull up, and it didn't go in. And so, Steph was like, man. So now we gotta go back on defense. And as he was going back on defense, he pulled his mouthpiece out. He known for it, biting his mouthpiece. He pulled the mouthpiece out and just slung it, threw it. The referee, technical is not a technical foul. Is what do you call that? Well, he got a tech. He got a tech, and he ejected him from the game for throwing his mouthpiece into the stands. And so, but Jordan Poole did win the game. So is he considered a hero, or is he considered the teammate that everybody's not getting along with? What's your thoughts on that, man?
Yeah. He out here getting Steph Curry hot. He got the yellow El DeBarge getting mad at him. So he gonna have to love me in a special way or something, because he might be out of there messing around like that. Because if Draymond be like, oh, you talk about Steph, you ain't get Steph the ball. We won championships without you, so I'm gonna hit you in the head again. So. But he made up for it by finishing the game and winning with the inbounds play that Memphis just fell asleep on, man. But it's going to be a whole interesting thing about what happens going forward with Steph and Jordan Poole, because Jordan Poole is a great talent, but they gonna be frustrated trying to make that thing work, man. So I don't see the Golden State Warriors getting to the finals because of that inner turmoil that they have. Said Mark Jackson said that Thompson and Curry would be the best shooting guards backcourt in NBA history. Steph didn't want to take that quick shot. That was a bad shot.
Yeah,
it's all good. They won. They won, man. But yeah, I'm saying Jordan Poole got a problem. He got going. I'm gonna have a problem with Jordan Poole for a minute. So we figured out what's happening with him as he goes forward. But they won the game, man. And Memphis is a tough team. And that West is going to be a problem, throughout the rest of the year. So what do y'all think for this NBA, for the West Coast, for the East Coast? You got this with the Celtics and Brooklyn Nets looking pretty good. Even my Wizards have been playing a little ball too. 22 or 26, so what do y'all think? Who was the best division right now? Is it the West Coast or the East Coast? We gonna start that gang banging going back. East Coast, West Coast rivalry.
Man, I'm the West Coast. It seems like the West Coast have all the talent over there, man. Not many people want to go to the East Coast and play, right? So I'm gonna go with the West. The Clippers will rank the West. How is that, Kev? Poole is the next star Warrior. He just gets impatient at times. Yeah, he does. He's young. He's just trying to fill himself out, but he's also trying to channel his Kobe Bryant energy and be consistent on, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to put all my eggs in one basket, and I'm going to be the mumble or the GOAT, right? So, you can't knock him for that, because he's learning. And these other guys, Draymond, Klay, Steph, they're getting older. They're not old guys, but they're getting older. And so these young guys, they feed off of that. I don't know where Andrew Wiggins at. Somewhere with Kodak Black in the club. But like they're feeling themselves, and you got to understand that was the same type of energy that the Warriors had. When he came in there, so he's just embracing and absorbed it, and now he's being Jordan Poole, the Jordan Poole that he wants to be. So that's all I'm gonna say.
This man said the Clippers. Okay, the Clippers ain't look bad. They got a very talented team. I give you that. The Clippers got a very talented team. I agree. The West is the best right now, because if you look at the teams out of the West, from Memphis to friggin' the Lakers, because the Lakers they coming. They getting better. They getting better, man. They just need a knockdown shooter. I think they need to make a trade to find another knockdown shooter. Right. I like the Raihu Hachimura.
Yes.
I think he gonna fit in well.
He gonna fit in well. Yeah.
AD back.
AD back. See, that's what I'm talking about, man.
He's showing he can be dominant, man. And
Let's go, Lakers.
Then you have the the Golden State Warriors, defending champs. You can't say nothing about them. The West is deep, man. And then Wiggins out there getting wings at the strip club. Andrew Wiggins, he providing entertainment, or the entertainment being provided to him.
Right, don't go there, man.
Ooh, man. I mean, hey, I gotta talk about the strip club when it happened, and somebody gets caught up in that situation. I just don't understand it, man. Like. Y'all got the strippers that want to come do a private thing for you.
Don't do it. All right. The next thing, speaking of strippers, I want to talk about it real more. Look, we're gonna go to the NCAA. We're gonna go ahead and jump to the NCAA, man, and talk a little bit about Ed Reed and Bethune-Cookman, man. What's going on over there?
They don't have no strip club Bethune-Cookman.
Man, as you know, my man Ed Reed, former teammate as well, man, played with him in Baltimore Ravens, great player. He's a Hall of Famer. He's doing some incredible things, man. And after Deion set the precedence of how everyone should be and what they should do, how they should carry themselves, and how they need to swag it out, going back to the ABC, Ed Reed decided he wanted to follow in the footsteps, but he wanted to take his own pathway. He wanted to take his own. He wanted to take his own pathway and do his own thing, man. And so he had an opportunity from Deion that was passed on by Deion to go to Jackson State and to keep that legacy going. But he decided to create his own pathway and go to Bethune-Cookman. Gets to Bethune-Cookman, still trying to iron things out. HBCU school. They haven't. I would say their system is set up where everyone hasn't. The football team has not been reaping the benefits, and it would be difficult for Ed Reed to come in there and actually start to make some changes. So they decided they want to just go ahead and part ways with them, because what's working for their staff there is working for them, and for a Hall of Famer to come in and to switch things up, man, they kind of like, nah, you're not Deion Sanders, Ed Reed. We know you good, but hey, we need to figure this out, So we're gonna go ahead and part ways with you. And so now he's out of a job, and he's getting interviewed by people on CNN and other big networks, to talk about what's going on. And he is just kind of blowing up. He has his lawyer there, his spokesperson there, speaking. But at the same time, Ed Reed is like, man, they let me go. He has a little outburst here and there. So, man, let's talk about that, man. What do you think about Ed Reed not working out a deal with Bethune-Cookman, and what does that put in the future?
Hey, Ed Reed said, yeah, I curse. So y'all got parents in here for all the 25 recruits that he heard. Yeah, I curse. Y'all heard this before. So, and Bethune-Cookman was supposed to be a Christian institution. So I guess he had an issue with that when he was there. But, Ed Reed is passionate. He came down without a contract and said that he was going to do something and be that next phase to try to change the face of the HBCUs. Now, I I'm a fan of all the brothers and everybody trying to go to the HBCUs and change the culture, change the game.
Yeah.
But I'm all about accountability too.
Mm.
And folks will hit me up on social media or wherever and start killing me about this. It's like, don't trash them, don't say nothing about it. What? Why not? Like, get your
Why
game
not?
together. Like, here,
Yes.
you should want to be held accountable. Like,
Exactly.
some of the things that are happening down there are unacceptable, especially for the athletic teams that bring money into the school. So
Right.
if you're doing stuff like that, like sharing helmets or having molded helmets for the players, not doing basic things like making sure that you can clean. I mean, you can clean the stuff. You can find a space to keep your stuff clean. You can
Right.
find the equipment. It's not going to take that much out of your budget. And there has been a major influx of capital into the HBCUs, these last few years. And so figure out how to manage it more correctly. I know there's a process and most of the time to try to get things to that same level. But these basic things, which are health issues, I know the president said that they were doing renovations, they were moving it, but why did it take so long? Like, why? Like what is the process? Like, you don't do something until it's like the government. Like, you don't do something to hold anybody accountable until something bad happens. Then you want to put some stuff in place.
Then you want to put some stuff and some guidelines and ramifications in place, man. So again, it just starts off. There's a system that's already in place that has been operating for a very long time. So when this influx of money is coming in, it's not coming in for the football team for a big school who brings in the majority of the money for the school. This money is coming in from social elite clubs that have been around for a long, long time. NCAA, that wasn't really started by a black person. But all of these elite clubs are giving money to the HBCUs, and they've never been passed through the athletic area or space. And so when you got somebody like Deion Sanders coming in, and Deion is talking about, hey man, you're stealing money from my pockets, and you're stealing money from these players' pockets, right? So there was a lot of level of frustration that Deion had to deal with that he didn't speak about, that we rarely speak about, because you don't want the school to look bad in that light. But here's the thing, everything sticks out like a sore thumb, and what they're saying is true. So there needs to be some type of change, and these black schools should want to step up to make the change, so they can be in contentions with these big schools, so they can make their money that they need to make. It's business, baby. That's what I'm saying, man. So for me, I hope that Ed Reed, I would love for Ed Reed to get a head coaching job somewhere. I hope that he can go back and revisit with Jackson State, but they already have their head coach right now, so he's probably going to have to be patient and sit and wait until another HBC school hits him up. But man, yeah, I feel bad for him. So
but I don't know if another HBCU is going to give him a call unless they have their stuff somewhat straight, because they don't want to be called out again. About what's going on. And Deion, made it a point to tell Ed Reed. You saw the interview where he told him, he said, I'm there for you. I know your passion. I know you were there recruiting these kids or bringing people in. You wanted to change the culture of what was happening. And it hurts to be, to let these kids down that took the scholarship or took, the opportunity to come to the school over other schools, because it's very limited now with the transfer portal. Like there's a 40-40-20 kind of thing going on. Mm-hmm. So the grad athlete is getting the opportunity before the first transfer, and then you have these other transfers that are getting an opportunity before the kids that are in high school. And right now, it's like 20% of people's teams' new rosters are going to be high school kids coming in. So the fractions are getting much smaller about the opportunities being open for scholarships.
Wow, man, they just ready to usher in those new players, so they can just kind of create a new mindset, and just tag them along. Like, hey, here you go, you got a number, go.
Speaking of that, you got HBCUs bringing in white boys that use the N-word.
Ooh, look, man, you heard about that? Did you hear about that? Let's talk about that real quick, man. You got the 4-star quarterback who lost his Florida scholarship for using the N-word. and he's receiving offers from the HBCU. The offer that he received was from Albany State. And they said, hey, you're going to use the N-word, you can come on over here. Death row. No, but, to me, it's not really funny, but you have to find some comical relief in it to one, figure out what's going on, and two, are they going to be there to reprimand him? Will he take the scholarship? Now that he doesn't have the big school, will his parents be able to pay for him to go to another school? I don't know. I don't know much about that young fellow, but what I do hope is that he does get the opportunity. If it's at an HBCU school, then cool, and then maybe somebody can talk to him when he gets there. But
yeah, I don't 100% want to bash the kid. He got caught singing a rap song and using the words. He was using the words from a rap song. Yeah. It's not a pass, but if he goes to HBCU, especially Albany State, that would be an interesting thing, because
that would be
actually my son will play against him this year. Albany State and Savannah State, and Savannah State plays Bethune-Cookman too. So I was hoping for a fun year. Like I could go see Green play Bethune-Cookman, and then Albany State with the white guy saying the N-word out there. It's gonna be an interesting year in that whole league in the SEAC. So, oh man,
it's up, baby. That's what they say. That is up, man. So now that it's up, man, we're gonna talk about who else is up. AB.
Oh hell,
Adrian Bronner. He up, and man, we talking about this boxing, baby. AB said he gonna make his comeback. Why you put your head down, man? You ain't got you don't have no passion, no love, no belief for AB.
Every time I hear
man, AB is the can man.
AB seem like all bad.
It's not bad. Look, AB is the can man, because anybody can get it. Americans, Mexicans, Africans, Jamaicans.
I was watching the interview the other day.
Man.
I was watching the interview the other day, and the guy was asking him, did he want to fight Raleigh? And he was like, nah, Raleigh ain't even in my wheelhouse. He 135. I can't even do that. Nobody will see me. This is the man that hasn't won fights in years. I mean, every fight that even when he does win, he looks terrible. So I'm like, what are you talking about? Do you think you Floyd Mayweather? Do you think you like? In his head, I wish I had that kind of confidence in my head that he does.
Right.
Because he just thinks that he's just like the greatest fighter ever.
He definitely does, man. And I don't know if I see something wrong with that, man. Like you gotta have that mindset, but you gotta put the work in to make it become a reality. So that's my thought.
No. Man, this man right. gotta. He better at brushing his head than his boxing right now. Try to brush his waves.
Right, get them waves in, baby. Getting them waves in, man. So look, man, AB, I'm going for him, man. I'm going for him. So you always defend AB. You always been a defender of his, man. Oh no. He just, I don't know. It's just he's a character, and so you feel sorry for some characters. And
well, he's supposed to come back to fight. We gonna see. He gonna come back and fight. Who's he fighting? Lundy?
Yeah.
Man, 33 years old, man, 5'7". He just causing all these problems. Is he fighting Lenny? He fighting Michael Williams. I'm saying that he's fighting Michael Williams on February 25th. That's what they reporting on Boxing News.
Well,
in the light welterweight fight. So I guess it fell out. This just came up. So, yeah. I don't know who this kid Williams is.
Yeah. And just change again. Every fight's too timid these days. He throws small amount of punches and starts slow.
Oh yeah. They said that, so this kid Williams, he's 6'1", and they're gonna be fighting down what 135.
6'1".
Yeah, he's 20 and 1, 13 KOs. He's replacing Hank Lundy.
So AB is about to get destroyed. 6'1", 5'7". Did you just say that? Did you just say 6'1" and 5'7"? That's a disadvantage.
That's a it's a disadvantage, but depending on what that chin working with.
Yeah, I feel like what they're gonna say to AB is like, you want the bag, and he wanted really bad, so he's gonna get in that ring, and he might embarrass himself a little bit. He might embarrass himself.
Yeah, Time Master said AB fights too timid these days. He throws small punches and starts slow. Yeah. He don't want to smoke.
No, man, it's a different ball game, man. It's a different ball game.
Oh, look at hey, we got Injured back over here. Injured found this.
We got Lena up in here. Injured Lena. David, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing, man? It's so good to see you. AB is in trouble. 6'1", 135 pounds. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be over before it started. So I'm feeling bad for AB. Hey, baby girl.
Man, don't feel bad for AB, man.
Man, because
don't cry for
he's
me, Argentina.
Hey, man, he's supposed to fight London to Landon, and now that's another person.
Yeah, it changed up on him.
It changed up on him, so it's gonna look bad. It's gonna look bad for him. He didn't prepare for this guy. Wash hands. So, hey.
Oh, it's a 60-piece that Dave dropped 29 shots.
David, you're right, man. Man, it seems like it's just so much stuff. But yes, we'll talk about that. Dame. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can give Dame Lillard his shine. Yeah, Dame Lillard scored 60 points. That's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Right. Donovan Mitchell scored 70.
Yeah, he got beat down by Jordan too. I mean, by Jordan, by LeBron. So we got to talk about somebody getting swapped out. AA Ron.
AA Run. So he's going to the NFL. Let's talk about the NFL. AA Run. Look, AA Run, if y'all don't know, is a quarterback for the Packers. All right. We just like to call him AA Run. Right now, him and the Packers, they've been having this love-hate type of relationship. And the Packers are ready to part ways with him as well as he. And now they are saying that they will take two first-round picks for him. And so what that means is whatever team picks him up has to pay him $60 million, and that's like 16 million this year. So they had to pay him. Oh, no, I'm sorry. They had to pay him $60 million this year. And that's just for this year. That's it. And we over here arguing about a contract that the Baltimore Ravens won't give Lamar Jackson because the owners working in collusion, because they don't want to pay this man because he don't have an agent, and because of what Deshaun get rubbed off Watson, he got his money guaranteed. So look, man, what is going on with the league? I've heard that the owners, they don't have no rules. They don't respond to nobody. They don't have to answer to anyone. When you're going to look at Apple and Facebook and all these other big companies, they have a board that they have to speak to. There are things they cannot do. But the NFL, it's above all. You got to understand that. If there's a God, then the NFL is right underneath it, because they can do whatever they want to. Look at the owner, Dan Snyder, for the Commanders. I mean, obviously, look, nobody's doing anything about that. And the owners are not saying anything. And they're not working in collusion to make sure that that he doesn't. No, they're not working into collusion to get rid of him, because guess what? He got dirt on them, and so they say, all right, you know what, Dan, just go ahead and stay right there. Just hold your position, man. So it's a lot of things that's going on, man, in the NFL, and one of the things is AA Run. If he's gonna go to another team, I know he's gonna go to another team, but what team is he gonna go to? Is it gonna be the Jets? Is it gonna be the Raiders? Is it gonna be who? Who is it gonna be?
Unfortunately, I'd say it might be the damn Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, whoa, man! Hold up, Wait a minute. Did Ray just say that? Did Ray just say that?
Put some pimping in it.
Love, have you and Skip lost your love for Dak Prescott?
The contracts can match up. The money can be offset with that kind of swap. I hate to see us give away 2 picks for Aaron, but Dak give away 2 picks for free,
right?
With nothing in return. So that hurts my heart, man. It's just, I know this is gonna come up eventually. I wanted to get to the whole DeMaurice Smith and NFLPA with Lamar Jackson, but we don't have that much time, and I know folks is asking. They want to have a conversation about what happened with the Cowboys. I know Kevin was sitting here the whole time waiting to talk to me about this, but make sure y'all go watch the Pivot podcast with DeMaurice Smith, who was the head of the NFLPA. To talk about how they're hosing Lamar Jackson.
Yes.
So make sure we can't address that. Yeah, we don't have time to address that right now. But
yeah. But man, I would definitely love to. But yeah, y'all definitely gonna watch that. It was incredible. If you want to just skip straight to it, go at the 37 timestamp mark, and then watch it from there. But if you can watch the whole thing, watch the whole thing. I mean, he just puts everything in perspective and gives you the behind the scenes of what's going on and how the NFL operates as a league. And Roger Goodell, he's a commissioner, but they just gave him a title to represent the owners. That's it. But he's not doing anything except represent the owners. They don't. Even what happened to the football player DeMar that fell out. That passed out.
DeMar Hamlin, yeah.
The NFL wanted to keep the game going.
Hey.
We're gonna stop right there. We're gonna have to bring this up at another time, man.
Because the protect the shield, they might send somebody out after us.
I know. Hey, look. That means we famous if they do that.
Woo, man.
Look at Ray saying, I don't agree with you on that one, B. Yeah, man, because that. So anyway, man. So let's keep talking about it real quick. I think everybody is kind of upset, at Baltimore for not paying Lamar Jackson, right? Everyone has seen a glimpse of Superman, and if anybody is close to being Superman, it is Lamar Jackson. It is Lamar Jackson, Action Jackson, right? And so it's like, why won't you pay this man? Why won't you pay this man? And the thing is it's a conundrum. As an owner, you're trying to save money so you can make more money. Like you have a certain amount of money. So every owner has every league or every team has a certain amount of money that they make. And so usually every team makes around $550 million, every year. And that's 32 teams, right? So there's about 32 owners, probably a little bit less, probably like 28 owners, right? Because there's one owner that owns like, 2 teams. It's like how they do that, right? So anyway, what the owners are looking to do is cut the price down and still be able to win the championship with the pieces that they have, But the Baltimore Ravens never had a caliber quarterback, let alone this great talent like this. They've had a lot of great talent. Ray Lewis, Jonathan Ogden, Steve McNair. Like they've had great talent, but nothing like this, man. And I don't think they understand. They're treating it like it's a girlfriend, right? She does just like any other woman does, But we were like, but no. But look how fine she is. And just like, man, whatever. And until they lose that woman. And then afterwards, they come back and they say, well, we cut ties. It wasn't even worth it. I don't think that it'll be in their best interest for Baltimore to let Lamar Jackson go. Because if they do, the morale of the team is going to plummet. And, they're going to have to try to rebuild it. So, in my opinion, they need to pay Lamar Jackson. Stop playing these games. Because that man, I mean, if you make him happy, like you'll be surprised at how many Super Bowls they'll win. You know, how many big dances that they win. So it's in their best interest, you know, to pay Lamar
They
Jackson.
say that in every household. If the woman make the husband happy, then you know the benefits will keep moving forward, and he'll work harder. He'll do better. But hey, you know, people take things for granted. Right, so they take a little more for granted. They think, okay, he's going to be here. We can franchise and we can do whatever we want, and we ain't gotta you know, buy the cow. We can just rent it. So that's what they're trying to do with that situation. So, but unfortunately, in Dallas, we bought the cow.
It ain't moving no more.
And I've been a defender of Dak Prescott, you know, all year long. But,
even his girlfriend broke up with him.
Yes, because he said, yeah, because ain't no rain coming. So
on both sides.
Yeah, and I look at how my team played. You know, the injury of Tony Pollard hurt. That was terrible. You know, that just took away explosive. But between him and Zeke said he gonna get some money back. He said he gonna take less to come back and play again next year. But Dak,
look, Zeke over there saying, "Man, I'm good where I'm at."
Yeah, man. I'm like, we go 12-5. We're winning games. We're in there. Our defense is dominant against that vaunted San Francisco offense, and Dak is giving the ball away. Like, how do you get that close to going to the championship game, into the Super Bowl, with the quarterback who leads the league in interceptions? I'd never seen that happen. And he missed, 5 games?
Yeah.
And he led the league in interceptions. How do you can't – at some point, you got to say, look, I just need somebody to manage the game, Mike McCarthy. I can't have this dude in here just causing all kinds of problems, messing stuff up. So
right.
I you know, hey, he played great against Tampa Bay, but then he comes back with a stinker. And doing stuff that's out of character. Like why? Like that he didn't even have to do. So
you know, so I think it's the syndrome of an athlete thinking that you put everything on your back, on your shoulders, like this is my moment, right? And I feel that the way that Jerry and the Dallas Cowboys have operated is Jerry like his big three. That's what Jerry like. He like his things in 3. He like his big 3. And I feel that Dak feels that he, for a long time, he has underperformed. He's playing like Tony Romo, or he's feeling that Tony Romo energy, and he feels that he wants to break that curse and go above and beyond. And I think at some point in time, he starts to make mistakes because he's thinking too much and not letting his game play. So, he doesn't have to do it all. And somebody said in the comments that Dak and Zeke need to go. So,
Time has to say he don't want Pollard anymore either because he got injured. He said he damaged goods.
What? Man. Stop, please. Man, that is no bueno, man. I don't want Pollard.
No. CD didn't come back to the bowl because he like this man out here hitching every time he throws. And Dak said the first interception he hitched 3 times before he just threw the comeback route to Michael Gallup. If he throws the ball on time, Michael Gallup was there. He's out of his break and sitting there waiting for the ball. And Dak's still there. Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah, doing the hip movement. Cha cha. Cha cha.
Yeah. And on that other interception, that the ball that he threw to CD Lamb, Noah Brown was running wide open for a touchdown. You know, between that and then my kickoff returner, who was the elite USFL guy, comes in and has a breakaway to run a kickoff back and runs right into the kicker. Like he had both sides. He had a two-way go, and runs right into the kicker. Turns his back on him. So, like in a team like that, you can't come out there and play like that to win. I mean, they need to get mindfulness for the ultimate athlete and figure out how to win, man. Go get Prince's book.
Man, they need to be mindful, man. Look, these teams, they these players, it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of stuff that's happening, man. And when you get into every single thing, like you're trying to be the player and the fan, man, it just messes up your mind. You have to stay focused and disciplined like LeBron James. Did I just throw that in there? I guess I did. Look, I got to get to these picks because
I got to go.
I got to run as well. So let's get into these picks real quick and let's see who you got this week, everybody, on this NFL Conference Championship. We got the Eagles and the 49ers. Oh, man, what's going to happen? What's going to happen?
Woo! I think it's going to be pretty good. Pretty good.
You think Purdy is going to actually? You think he gonna do his thing? I feel that Purdy is gonna. He's gonna have a moment where he is gonna mess up. So yeah, I think the Eagles are gonna win.
He had it last week. You know, I hate to see it. Yeah, you know, I'm going with the Eagles. I'm going with the Eagles as well. I'm going with the Eagles, man. I think that they're, from an offensive standpoint, they're very solid and they're going to come out. Even though the 49ers have a great defense, I think the Eagles are just have a really sharp offense. And I think, you know, with their leader, Jalen Hurts, who was saying that y'all counted me out all last year and before, you know, I'm here, baby. And my team is we're going to rock and roll. So they're going to make it to the big dance. So I'm going to go with the Eagles on this one, man. Yeah, that's going to be a good game. That's the best game of the week right there, the Eagles and 49ers. I'm going with the Eagles.
Yeah. I'm sorry, baby. It's okay. Go are you? Give your sister back to the remote.
Cincinnati 49ers in the Super Bowl. Time Master said 49ers, Cincinnati.
It's okay, baby. It's okay. It's okay. Stop crying, my love. Please. I get you some cake afterwards.
We got. Oh, there you go. Promise your cake. There you go.
Got some cake for her. Yeah. All right. So who we got next? We got
Bengals and the Chiefs.
So I heard somebody say they don't think the Chiefs is going to win because of Patrick Mahomes. He hurt his ankle. He had the high sprained ankle. Look, man, bring her in, Dad. No, man, I appreciate it, David, but I don't put my kids on no social media platform because not everything is for sale, man. So, you know, that's my reason behind that. I'm a dad. You know, I got to protect my girls. I don't want to put them in anything that I don't know much about, and so I just want to keep them out of harm's way. Don't count out the 49ers. I'm not counting out the 49ers as well. You know, the 49ers is just they're a great team. I think they're a great team, but I think Philadelphia is the better team this year. That's all I'm saying. So then, you know, the Bengals or the Chiefs. I'm going with the Chiefs, man. I'm going with the Chiefs. I think they're gonna do. Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes. He's a leader. He's a warrior. He's a winner. And they have a lot of pieces surrounding him. So they're gonna put the ball in those other people's hands and get it out of his hands, and then they're gonna take it from there, man. So boom. The Bengals. No, I think Joe Burrow. He's here, the second dance. But again, he got to get through Patrick Mahomes, and then from Patrick Mahomes, got to get through the Philadelphia Eagles and Jalen Hurts and the Smith and AJ Brown and the list goes on. So. I'm going to my prediction in the Super Bowl is going to be the Eagles and the Chiefs.
That's a good one. That'd be a good Super Bowl too, with Mahomes and two inventive quarterbacks, Hurts and Burrow. Man, they playing and win. They playing at Kansas City.
At Kansas City, stop, please.
Ooh, yeah. I got to go with the Chiefs too. Even though Burrow went to Athens High, right by Ohio University, where I played ball, and you know this man Burrow, when he was so confident against that game against the Bills. You see the internet where he just threw the ball and spun around and just threw it to. I was like, yeah, okay, I like this dude.
I see you. I see you out there, Burrow.
I like him.
Smoking them cigars.
Yeah, I think Patrick Mahomes has another run in him before the Chiefs get pushed back down. But yeah, so I got the Chiefs. Plus, I got to go to Kansas City for my daughter's volleyball tournament in a few weeks. So I need to support us, Kansas City people. Give me some Jack's barbecue down there. Hook me up, y'all, when I get there.
Right,
Kansas City in the house.
Exactly. So yeah, so there we go. That's my pick. That's our picks for the week, and I hope that everybody's having a great time. Look, as I mentioned before, this is Ray and Prince. Ray, you want to give them some words of wisdom real quick?
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Hey, control your emotions. Control your emotions. Sometimes you gotta take that top of a 5-second breath before you make statements and do things. So never do anything out of emotion. Use your brain, use your heart. And make sure you take the time before you say something or do something that's going to be a bigger result in your life. So it's all good to have emotion and passion for things, but when you speak and do, take the time to make sure that actions match what you really want to say and do.
Man, Kev, appreciate it, man. He said, "Good job, fam." Look, I'll say this.
I'm holding it.
Everybody. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm gonna give some financial advice. Everybody needs to do business with the government. And I'll say, get your business right, mind your business. If we about our shekels or our ducats or our money, dinero, cheddar cheese, bread, chickens, whatever you want to call it, do business with the government. Do business with the government. You can get money, man, just by having a small business and getting certified. Get your money right, so then that way you don't have to depend on working for somebody and then complaining about the work that you have to do. Become your own boss. That's my words, encouragement, man. Y'all make sure that you be mindful of how you want to live the rest of this life. All right, because today is the present. That's why it's called the gift. So remember, today is your gift. Being in the present is your gift. So right now, you make your mind up to do the things that you want to do for the rest of your life. That's my saying, y'all.
Let's go.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in with Ray and Prince for Thursdays for Ringside. Have a great weekend, and let's go Eagles.
Go Cowboys.
No, don't do that. Let's go Baltimore Ravens. Pay Lamar Jackson. That's my last line. Pay Lamar Jackson. That's it.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.